Good afternoon and welcome back to Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith and today I'm going to do a video demonstration on a brand new arrival here at the dealership. What we're looking at is a 2014 Ram ProMaster Sherry Conversion Van. Now this is the first low top to hit the dealership, so again I'm extremely excited to bring this video to you. Starting off in the front of the van, just like the raised roof ProMaster, same sleek profile, built on the same chassis. This is a 136-inch wheelbase with a 7.5 roof height. Now this particular van is a 7-passenger van that can achieve up to 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. Very proud of that. And one thing you're going to notice that this van has full body paint all the way around. Bumpers, mirrors, door handles, running boards, everything is painted in gorgeous, brilliant black. You're also going to notice that the signature Dodge stripe here is done on chrome on this particular conversion van. A very nice triple-plated chrome wheel all the way around. Fixed running boards, which actually are probably the best way to go. Very sturdy. They're going to hold up no matter what climate you're located in. And just make for a lot easier entry and exit when you have a running board like that. It's a really nice feature. Moving down the side, we have full privacy glass all the way around. Now the privacy glass in our conversion vans that we use here on the Sherry van is a 5% limo tint, legal in all 50 states. Okay, moving along to the back of this all-new Ram Sherry ProMaster conversion van, I want to go over some of the safety features that come along with this Ram ProMaster, starting with the backup camera. Now this has a factory backup camera, which is integrated with the factory navigation on this van. Anytime you put this vehicle in reverse, you're going to get a visual, whatever might be behind you, located right on the dashboard in your navigation screen. The backup camera on this van is located right up top in your rear brake light. Also, when it comes to safety, Chrysler's incorporated the latest, greatest safety features in this ProMaster. It does come with rollover mitigation, hill start assist, traction control. So whatever weather conditions you might be in, we've got you covered on a safety standpoint. And again, all Ram ProMasters are front wheel drive. They're also equipped, all the ProMasters are equipped with a factory tow package with a factory tow haul button located right by the shifter on the dashboard. I will demonstrate that earlier. And we're in the process, we didn't upfit them all with receivers because not everybody's looking to tow, but we can put a Class 3 receiver from Mopar on here for right around $300. Now this particular van can accommodate up to 5,100 pounds. So it has great towing capability. What I want to demonstrate now is the rear doors and the cargo space that's in the back of this van, and how easy it is to get anything in and out of this van. We do have the lowest floor in the conversion van segment, and I believe we've got the best doors as well. They have 2 locking positions, one right here, and then this door will come all the way around and lock and stay put here, so you can see how big of an access point we have for whatever you might need to put in the back of this Ram ProMaster. Okay, moving along to the back of this all-new Ram Sherry ProMaster low-top conversion van. I want to go over all the interior features, some of the things that we decided to do on this van that you're not used to seeing in your normal conversion van. And I'm going to start off with the electronics, but before I get into that, most of the electronics that you find in the conversion vans that are still being built this day have a center console located between the front 2 seats. I can't emphasize enough how proud I am that we were able to design this van and put our electronics in different places that you're used to seeing them, just to utilize the space and make it easier for a passenger to get from the front to the back of this van without having to step over or duck under a wall. It's just a phenomenal package and it turned out great. Now this particular conversion van, even though it's a low top, has all the amenities that you would find in a high top. Located right in front of me, we have a Samsung Blu-ray player. It is a smart, what they call a smart DVD player with built-in applications such as YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, and a couple other ones there that make it really nice to have that access while going down the road. And you can utilize that with the hotspot feature on any Android phone or any iPhone. Also, this van does have a rear radio in the back, okay? So there's 2 radios in this van, and you might wonder why you would need 2 radios. And let me try to explain it and make it as easy as possible. The rear radio basically runs the entertainment in the back. So it controls your surround sound. It gives the rear passengers an option to listen to something different than whoever might be in the front of the van. Now, if you have any questions on how that works, feel free to give me a call and I can explain that in better detail. So this van does have a rear surround sound system, and we've used Pioneer speakers back here. They're built in the pillars and also in the back to give you the best possible surround sound experience. A sound experience that you'd expect to find in your home is right here in this van. Now, you also have the option to listen to a radio, MP3, or watch a movie on the wireless headphones that we provide with this van. So you got a couple different options, and again, if there's any questions on how that works, feel free to give me a call. Now, the monitor in this van, because it is a low top, is a flip down monitor. It is a 20-inch flip down monitor, and we have it hooked up through an HDMI cable. A lot of the flip down monitors that you see just are run off a standard RCA. And what an HDMI cable does, it gives you the full 1080 picture. It's kind of pointless to have a Blu-ray player if you don't have it hooked up properly. So we've got all that handled for you. So, you know, I'm sure you're going to get the greatest picture possible along with the best sound available for your movie experience while going down the road. Now, going into the interior on this, I'm sitting on the captain's chairs located in the back and want to demonstrate a few things about this particular chair. It is a swivel base, so that makes it really nice. It will lock in a forward position or in a rear position facing the rear sofa. The seat belts on these bucket seats, you'll notice, are coming right out of the top of the chair, so there's no they're not connected to the wall like you see in almost all the conversion vans out there. It just makes it a lot easier, even for me, an adult, to hook the seatbelt up, and especially for young children who struggle with the seat belts that are on the wall. These chairs do have the built-in tether hooks, so this van can accommodate 5 car seats in the back of the van, just like any standard vehicle, and ensure they'll be locked into place. Now, also, we have a power recline on these chairs. The buttons are located here on the left side, and as you can see, the chair is fully reclinable and it's all power. So it's really, really nice. Moving along to the rear sofa in this. It is a power rear sofa. It's on a power track, so you can slide it forward for more storage space in the back, or you can slide it to the rear position to give you maybe a little more leg room in the back. The sofa will fold flat into a bed, and if you incorporate that with the swivel seat, it will handle somebody even as big as me at 6'2", and I tell you, it's one of the most comfortable sofas that turns into a bed that I've yet to experience in my career in the conversion van business. Really nice sofa. And again, guys, the room in this conversion van, we've emphasized it in some of our raised roof, but I want to tell you, the width in this van is amazing. I can sit in any seat in the back of this van and not feel cramped. I mean, cross my legs in the back, anywhere in this van. We have the widest van. We have the tallest interior space in a low top in the conversion segment, period. And the reason that is we have a lower floor. So my low top conversion van that's only 7'5" roof height has as much interior space to stand up and down as most of the raised roof conversion vans that you see on the market today. As I mentioned earlier, this van has a 5% limo tent all the way around to ensure your privacy. But if that's not enough, all the rear windows do have a really nice shade system. And another thing, you know, that I hate to keep pointing out the other manufacturers, but I want who's ever watching this video to pay attention, because there's a lot of different details in this van. Our curtains are behind a fixed wall. So they look really nice and help break up the interior in here. And we do a two-tone interior on just about all the vans we're building. Now, if you don't like the particular colors that you see in our vans, I want to let you know we can fully customize the interior to your likings. If you want a solid wall, we can build it. So if you're not a big two-tone person, we can accommodate that to any color that you might like. But this particular van has a black carpet, has a black bottom wall with some really nice black trim to break up the middle of the wall, and then it turns into tan. The whole upper top of the wall is all tan with the black shades. The wall right here has a control panel, and what this control panel does is it's going to turn on and off your reading lights, turn on your indirect lights, which I'll get into here in a second, and also gives you the options to charge a couple different devices. We do have a built-in 110, and what that's designed to do is to give you the option to hook any gaming system or any device to your television. So the way that would work is you just simply plug in right here, connect an HDMI cable right here, and whatever you have plugged into this panel is going to display on your 20-inch HD screen. So really nice feature to have that. Now moving up into the storage features in this van, even though it is a low top, we've got all your overhead storage that you would find in a raised roof. There's 5 of these all the way around the upper part of the van, and it makes it really nice for storing any loose end items that you might want to keep here in this van. Now the indirect lighting in this van, we chose blue rope lights for this van for the indirect lighting. They're on right now. You do have the option to turn the ceiling off, leave the wall on, or vice versa, or have them all off. Really nice, gives the passengers in the back of the room just enough light so everybody can kind of see each other when carrying a conversation, and it won't deter the driver in any way. And again, those can be turned on or off. All right, moving along to the front of this all-new Sherry ProMaster conversion van. I'm going to go over the basics here in the front of this van, starting with the power equipment. Now this van does have power windows on both sides, does have power mirrors, power locks, keyless entry system. Now this van comes with 3 keys and 3 key fobs. It does have a front heat, rear and air system, also a rear heat and air system. You can control the rear climate back here, located on the left side of the steering wheel. Not sure if you can see that, but Brian will make sure he points that out later on. And the controls for front heat and air are located right up here underneath the radio. Now moving to the steering wheel, I want to go over the buttons that you see on the steering wheel. First off, this is a fully leather wrapped wheel on a telescopic column, so you have the capability to move the wheel up and down. And you do have controls on the left and the right. Now the steering wheel controls on the left are going to operate your radio for you, such as volume, change source, change channels. And the ones on the right are to answer and go through your phone log hands-free. So you can answer any phone call, but just by simply touching a button, never taking your hands off the steering wheel. And that is integrated with the factory navigation. Now if you have any questions on how that system works, feel free to give me a call and I can explain in better detail. As I mentioned earlier, this van does have a tow package from the factory. The tow haul button is located to the left side of the shifter. This van also does have, again I want to emphasize, the front wheel drive powertrain, V6, 25 miles a gallon, matched up with a 6-speed transmission, shifter located right here to the left of the front air controls. The climate is all adjusted and controlled right here. Very nice and easy to use, located right below the factory navigation radio. Now again, that navigation radio is linked in with the backup camera, so anytime you put this vehicle in reverse, you're going to get your backup image right here. And the interface for the navigation is a lot of you guys probably are going to be familiar with it. It's a TomTom system, so it's very user friendly. This van does have 2 charging ports. Does have 1 USB and 1 DC located right there on the dash. And you're going to notice a row of buttons here also under the heat and air controls. The first button's for your fog lights, does have factory fog lights. The second button right here is to turn on and off your traction control. The big red button's your hazard button. Hopefully you don't ever have to push that. And the last but not least, the control to the right of the hazard is a power lock button. You do have 4 cup holders up in the front of this van. There's one located right here, and there's also 3 down here towards the floor. And that pretty much wraps up the front of the all-new Ram ProMaster conversion van. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us here today at Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith, and I hope you enjoyed this video of this 2014 Sherry ProMaster low top conversion van. Now, if you got any questions on anything that you saw in the video on this particular van, or any of the conversion vans that you see on our website, please don't hesitate to call. I'm always around and willing to answer any questions that you might have. Now, if you're in the market for a conversion van or just simply like the videos that Brian and I do here at the dealership, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's going to give you an alert every time Brian and I do a video. And what that's going to do is ensure that you don't miss out on the next great deal here at Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. Thanks again.